What is up, beautiful people? Today we are reacting to classic gym fails. Starting off hot. Yeah. What is this man training for? I guess like ultimate grocery shopping? I've actually done that before. For those of you who don't know, I used to practice gymnastics. Whenever you're just ripping cable row or something, or like a lat pull down, or especially like a tricep extension, my biggest fear that one of those cables are just gonna give out on me. And I'm gonna be absolutely petrified and probably fall on my face. What was that noise? Was that a monkey? This isn't in a gym. What is that dude doing? See, the problem with banded exercise is, one, they're pretty dangerous, as you can see in this fail compilation. And two, they don't really do anything. It makes it a harder contraction. You can do that by just adding more weight. And it also lessens the tension at the bottom of a movement, which is not what you want. You want to get a deep stretch and have that be the most point of tension, not the contraction. So don't do banded exercises. They're dumb, they're super dangerous, and they don't have any added benefit that adding weight doesn't do. I'll give someone $100 if they can tell me what exercise this is. Like, what is the name of this exercise? Yep. Yeah. I don't know if I can show that on YouTube. Yeah, dude. The correct way to fail any sort of exercise is throw it away from you. That's kind of the golden rule. Is you get it away from you the fastest way possible. So when an overhead press, if you're pressing, you can't get it, and you're close to lockout, you throw that shit forwards. You don't throw that shit backwards. Dude, I know he fell. That was mad impressive. There you are again. Gotta throw that shit forwards. Don't do dumb shit like this in the gym, guys. That's how people get hurt.
Okay. Alright, she's free. Good job, baby.
She got her hair caught. That really sucks for that guy because he failed that squat perfectly. That is exactly what you're supposed to do whenever you fail a squat. Just dump the weight behind you, shoot out from under it. He just got extremely unlucky because his squat rack isn't bolted to the ground. So that's tough. That's tough because that's exactly how to fail a squat. Like, that is the video that I could show someone and be like, fail like this, and it would be perfect, but just got unlucky. And you can tell that motherfucker knows what he's doing because he's wearing squat shoes / weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting shoes. Higher heel. You should wear that shit. Damn, that dude almost put a toe somewhere into the chalk, isn't it? Yep. Again, anytime I see an exercise with a band, I know it's dumb and they're gonna get hurt. How do these videos get onto the internet? Like, who? Because if I'm that kid, I'm immediately deleting this video and no one's ever seen it again. Ever. Period. It'll be my secret, and I will take that to the grave, along with the things that I do in the bedroom. That's not a gym fail. That's just, again, bands are stupid. I can only see a band being useful during a pull-up. If you aren't yet strong enough to do a pull-up, that's the only way that a band is useful. Even then, use a machine-assisted pull-up, or don't set up the bands like an idiot. Don't like wrap them around and like put your foot on it. Use the actual catch bars, put the band around that, and then you have a flat surface and the band isn't going to hit you in a place where you do not want to be hit. And that goes for men and women. Yep. His squat rack was also not bolted down to the floor. One, was that an iguana? And two, did she just throw sand at that iguana? Hardcore shit. Yeah. Don't go for a re-rack if you have not yet stood up. And if you can't stand up, dump that shit. Move on with your life. Live another day without chronic back pain. Biggest fear. These people are absolute idiots. Either they're not going to good gyms that bolt down their equipment, or they are at home gyms and they don't bolt down their equipment. Bolt down your equipment, or don't slam shit around. Yoga's always a bad idea, unless it's in the bedroom. That looks like it could be. Funny story. I've actually done that before. I was doing a chest-supported lateral raise, and I leaned on it, and the gym I was at didn't have bolted-down benches, which usually they aren't. You can move them around. And I went on it, and I was so heavy, and it was so heavy, that it just pushed forwards, and it was like at the ledge of the rubber and the flooring, and that shit hit that, and just went, woo! And I didn't go back to that gym, one, and two, I never did that exercise again, which really sucks, because it's a good exercise, but it just terrified me. Always use clips. Even for one plate, use clips. That was a great fail.
Look what's going down right now.
I think we learned let's not put platforms in front of glass doors. Crazy idea. How did the builders, how did the person that owns the gym not think, that could go horribly wrong if someone missed or like rolled a weight or anything. That wasn't her fault. That was a great miss. And it's just a terrible design on the gym itself. Never do this. Just get off. Yeah. He deserves that. Again. Use clips. Fail the right way. I've done that before, too. Again, I trained gymnastics for a little bit whenever I was a wee bit child, and I've definitely neck exercises. Gotta do what you gotta do. Bosu balls, exercise balls, anything like that do not belong in the gym. The only reason that they would belong in the gym is if you were, for some reason, doing a lot of stability work, which is not something that normal people have to work on, especially not with a Bosu ball or a yoga ball. They are useless. If you try to do like Bosu ball squats, a regular barbell back squat would be better for training hypertrophy or strength. If you're doing balance, standing on one foot with a heavy kettlebell on one side is way better than a Bosu ball. They hurt people, they're useless, and they are the cause of 95% of most gym fails because people get bored and they need things to do, and Bosu balls are useless in any other sense. So why not dick around on them? Yep. He deserves it. That's going to happen in Olympic weightlifting. He did all the correct things, just fell back. Again, dude, that sucks because he failed correctly. I preach slow and controlled a lot so that things like this don't happen. Don't do weight you can't do. Jim's not bolting down their equipment. Yeah, dude. He never had that. Right here, I knew he didn't have this. He didn't even try. Those look like kilo plates. So if I had to guess, he thought that they were pound plates, but they could be pound plates. Most rogue stuff is. Gotta use clips, man. Bands are stupid. Man, that's fucking impressive, though. That is so impressive. Oh, damn. That was cool as shit before she, turned up like a pretzel. Local strongman competition. Love this.
One more. You got a rep? Come on, Ty. There you go. Oh, yeah.
The dude had zero training on that movement. Or he just overestimated it. He was like, yeah, I got that shit. I'm that man. I don't have to train, man. I am a strong man. I can do the sport. Don't even worry. Sign me up. I got that. And then he showed up and he was like, oh, fuck, this is like a real sport. There's like real people here. He's like, I just thought I was like, I don't know, like opening pickle jars and shit. And then he showed up without training. They gave him that free belt. And they were like, here, do the axle press. And he was like, what? And then that happens and he gets folded. So always train the correct way.
What are you doing?
I was going to go on a whole tangent about how to fail correctly on the bench press, but this shit's just funny. I'm so confused by this video. Number one, is that Shaggy from Scooby-Doo in disguise? And then is that Velma in disguise? That's my first thought. Why did they have someone in a singlet and belt squatting someone? Shouldn't that dude be competing? Shouldn't Velma have been competing? Why were they then spotting Shaggy? Doesn't make sense. This is the correct way to bail if you don't have a spotter. I know I said always use clips. That is if you have a spotter and you are in the correct working environment. You should always have a spotter. But if you, for some reason, can't and you think you might fail, don't have clips on, especially for things like the bench press, because then if you get stuck, you can bail. Or you could just be very, very smart and very, very forward thinking. Have a bench in a squat rack, have the catch bars about chest height, and then you can touch with your arch. It's going to be below your chest, so you won't touch it. And then whenever you fail, or if you fail, you can then sink down, roll the bar into your midsection. It'll be on the catch bars at that point, and then you can squeeze your way out.
Hey, morning guys. Today I've seen a lot of members using resistance bands, so I just want to know a little bit about using them. So obviously he engages multiple muscles, obviously simultaneously, and
This is a great personal training video. This would crush on social media today. That's so hilarious. That was the end of gym fails. I give it a like 7.5 out of 10. Some of them were really, really dumb and could have been avoided by being just a touch smarter, but not everyone has that ability. If you did enjoy, hit like, hit subscribe down below, and I will see you all in the next one.